Hey everyone, welcome to the Unforgettable mission series. Urban is holding his map like he's planning a weekend barbecue. Remembering the mission, Miller nearly plus or minus a pound. He lost 2 comrades saving a stranger, a total loss. After calming down, he checked the situation and found the doomed German soldier enjoying his last supper. This guy was begging for mercy like he was in a proposal contest and even started singing the national anthem. Miller yanked him away, and Urban advised him not to kill POW like it was some sort of bad movie Claire. Miller had actually changed his mind. He blindfolded the German, telling him to walk a kilometer for a real-life survivor. Letting him off puzzled his teammates, thinking, if he returns as a threat, won't it be a laughingstock? Was letting him go really a smart move? Miller didn't know either, so they set off again, while the young recruit acted like he was at a I hope my mom's heart knows that little Jim's life is more important than ours. Otherwise, we'll just be playing hide and seek. Is he there? Get away from me, Riven. Get up. The recruit wanted to quit the mission, causing chaos like it was a reality show. Allies pulled their guns. This scene turned chaotic, but Miller remained calm, like he just saw Wonder Woman. He openly revealed his identity, saying, in the English teacher, hailing from Adley, Pennsylvania. The battle-hardened Miller was actually a refined teacher. Guess you can't judge a book by its cover. People back home said his profession was obvious, yet on the battlefield he was a mystery. He couldn't talk to his wife about war. Riven was just a name, not some contestant in a talent search. He was only aware that after accomplishing the mission, he might possibly be reunited with his wife. Miller silently dragged his fallen comrade into the cemetery, creating such a sorrowful atmosphere. The recruit calmed down, thinking if he helped take out one more enemy, it would bring them closer. Talk about the profession hazard. That's the irony and brutality of war. The team pressed on but didn't dare to make a move when they encountered the German armored vehicles. Nobody expected that the Germans would be hit by artillery. They were blindsided. Talk about a plot twist. After introducing themselves, they realized James Ryan was the young guy. Turns out he's a social media influencer. Subtitle: Miller disclosed the objective of their trip and also brought along that terrifying piece of news, making it seem as though they were participating in a bragging competition. Because he had an important task to hold the bridge and wait for reinforcements. Apparently, 2 people had already died in this operation. Ryan was left stunned, with an even more unpleasant feeling in his heart. It wasn't merely a matter of losing lives, it was like recklessly risking everything. What's the situation? He started to get conflicted. Should he go back or stay and fight? Talk about a dilemma. Miller stayed to command, set traps against German tanks. Sounds like a variety show, right? The teammates quickly got prepared while chatting, like they were in a group chat. Before the storm hit, they shared stories and jokes, and the recruit's story was the funniest of all. Before the battle, he helped out at his mom's boutique, where a well-built young rich guy showed up. What a character! The recruit played a prank and held up a tiny pony outfit for the rich guy to try on, like shooting a comedy skit. But suddenly, the light atmosphere shattered, like they stepped into a suspense thriller. On the battlefield, that primal fear just doesn't fade, and Miller's hands started shaking again. Talk about nerve-wrack. The Germans were coming. A squad of about 50, seems like they were playing hide and Miller and his gang were ready for anything. Even the newbie translator had a role to play. The enemy smartly split up, but only part was following the tank and got ambushed. This was getting wild. Germans were caught off guard, and tanks were stuck with bombs like they were in a destruction derby. Others tossed Molotov cocktails from above, successfully taking down a tank. It's like they were staging a drama. Allies caused chaos in bombed buildings, enemies swiftly adjusted strategy. What an asymmetric clash. A heavy machine gun was rolled out, making it feel like the end of the world. Jackson kept hitting enemies with precision like a sharpshooter, but he revealed his position in the process. No matter how steady his aim, the sniper rifle couldn't pierce the tank and its barrel was smoking. The enemy was getting wrecked, but Miller lost yet another old friend. He could only painfully fight back. The heavy machine gun fire had Urban rattled. He no longer wanted to be the gun guy. Meanwhile, upstairs, Melly heard the sound of footsteps, only to find out it was a German soldier, and she thought to herself, "What kind of rotten luck is this?" His teammate got hit, and he could only charge forward. It was like a life or death speed race. Subtitles: the fight was fierce. Urban arrived but froze in fear, like clocking in. Melly got stabbed in the heart and immediately fell, while Urban sat on the stairs thinking, what a lousy day. When he saw the German soldier, he dropped his weapon and surrendered, like he was participating in a peace conference. The enemy looked at him with pity and left quietly, while the fighting outside raged on. Miller and his team ran out of rations, so they had to throw grenades back, and tanks came pouring in like they were greeting old friends.